And what happens at 3 a.m. will shock you. The video tells 3 terrifying real stories caught on camera. A haunted hospital in Argentina, a paranormal live stream, and a ghost hunter named Dalton who encounters something truly sinister. In a hospital in Argentina, a security guard was working the night shift when something rather strange was suddenly caught on camera. The hospital in question is known as Finoquedo Sanatorium, located in Buenos Aires. Little is known about this hospital, other than the possibility of it being haunted. This notion has recently gained popularity thanks to security camera footage taken from inside the hospital around 3 a.m. A security guard, while filling out some paperwork, looks at the entrance and sees an elderly woman entering through the automatic doors. Presumably, she's getting up and buying something. According to the guard, the elderly woman is exactly what happened that morning, but a look at the video from that moment tells a different story. This is an unfamiliar footage that contains all the details of the guard's story. Except for one. No one but the guard saw the elderly woman, who allegedly entered and met her. Strangely, we can see the doors open as if someone had entered, further adding to the strangeness. The guard appears to have undergone a transformation. They are having sex with someone, but they are not there or anywhere in sight. The video itself is creepy, but there is a story that makes it even creepier. But what makes it even creepier, according to the guard, is the following detail. After looking at the old woman and offering her a wheelchair because she looked very weak, he then proceeded to the elevator and told the guard that he would go to the 9th floor to look for the identity and belongings of a patient who had died the day before. He got on the elevator and was never seen again. However, it turned out that the name of the woman the guard had written on his clipboard was actually a hospital patient who had died the day before. Therefore, viewers believe that the ghost of the old woman has come to collect her belongings. Whether it is real or not, it is a good story, but the lack of further information in this video makes the whole thing a complete mystery. While 2 friends were live streaming, something quite creepy was being recorded live. The 2 kids in this video usually live stream late at night playing video games. Coincidentally, this happened when they were up all night, or around 5 a.m. A strange noise was heard from the kitchen. The 2 usually play in the living room, so when the noise was heard, it was nearby. The kids thought it was a family member getting their morning snack, so they ignored it and didn't pay much attention. But then something happened that caught the girls' full attention and made them have to end the live stream immediately while they were playing in the dark. Oh wait, first the refrigerator door opened by itself, as if someone had gone to get a snack. At least that's what both kids thought. Considering one of them had a brother who woke up around this time and cooked something, they thought they had accidentally left the refrigerator door open. One of them got up and tried to close it, but as they were walking back, a chair moved by itself more than a few inches, and both friends froze in place. At this point, they both realized something inexplicable had happened. Dalton, an intrepid explorer, enters an old abandoned warehouse, but encounters something far more terrifying than anything he's seen before. He finds a place believed to be deeply haunted until he looks back at the footage he shot during his exploration. Dalton realizes he's not alone. He realizes someone, or something, has been watching him all night. Whatever it is, Dalton can't help but wonder if this supposed supernatural presence is the reason he feels touched. He's unsure of what to do and disturbed by what the camera has captured. He's made it clear he'd never come back, but since Dalton's latest video shows him returning to the site, he's changed his mind. "I'm back," he says, and that's probably a very bad idea now. Whether or not viewers have convinced him to return to the unknown, one thing is certain: Dalton doesn't want to be here. As he explores this place, he follows the same path he took last time, and as before, things start to get a little weird when he gets to the spooky hallway at the bottom of the building. Oh my gosh, it's still really cold here. Now you can see my breath. That's what it looks like. You know I'm not lying. But look, I'm going to do this here. You can't see my breath. But as soon as he walks in here, oh my God, as soon as he walks in here, he freezes. Oh, I don't know if the camera can see this. I hope so, but this is crazy. The change in temperature as he enters the hallway is undoubtedly strange. But by far the strangest thing is that Dalton feels like someone has touched him. And when he gets to where he needs to go, he immediately feels a sense of dread. You don't have to look closely to notice a blue light in the distance. Dalton has installed infrared cameras here. This is the spot where he last installed them, but there's a small staircase that leads to a sub-area he hasn't fully explored. He continues to check the area and captures this image. There's a strange voice in this room, a creepy stranger. If you listen closely, you can hear something that sounds like someone whispering in a deep, monotonous voice. The audience agrees that this alone would have caused Dalton to lose his mind if he had listened to the voice right there. But the next one that does this is things take a scary turn when he returns upstairs and reaches the spooky hallway. What's captured here is truly spooky. Sounds like people talking as he walks. I don't know if it's the echo of my feet or what. Truly spooky. Stranger, stranger, stranger. Just then, Dalton hears a noise coming from above. A piece of rubble from above hits the ground, forcing him to flee. He panics and runs back upstairs through the hallway, unaware that the infrared camera downstairs has captured footage of a ghostly figure walking before suddenly disappearing. Even stranger, the figure appears just seconds after the piece of debris mysteriously falls on its own. Feeling almost dead with fear, Dalton looks around for the fallen piece of debris. This huge box fell into the street. Maybe you fell from above. Oh my God, you know what? I'll put the IR camera in here while I explore. That would be a good idea. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I've set up infrared cameras on the top floor, setting up the IR camera. Dalton hopes to capture footage of who or what dropped the box. He sets up IR cameras downstairs and continues exploring the place, especially downstairs. But this is caught when Dalton returns to where the IR cameras are set up. Alien activity. Dalton is pulled by an unseen force, sending him straight to the ground, knocking him unconscious on impact. Time passes, and he suddenly awakens and realizes he's been unconscious for some time. Realizing what happened, he grabs his belongings and immediately leaves, along with everything that happened last time. Viewers undoubtedly believe something sinister is happening here, malevolent or not. The question is, has Dalton captured evidence of a paranormal event, or is it something else? I can't explain it. While it's difficult to know exactly what happened, one thing is certain. Dalton will definitely never return here again. You decide which of these stories is true.